All right, why are you not reporting?
The reason I stopped reporting was because I was told that I had to be enrolled in a GED class. And then at the last minute, when it was up to two years, they told me I had to graduate by that time. And there's no way I was gonna graduate within 2 3 weeks. Then I said, why am I gonna report now? Because
Court is calling 2019 CR 9389, State of Texas versus Haime Pente. Could I have parties announced for the record for the state?
Zach Dunn for the state.
Defense?
Valentina Cogur for Mr. Puente.
Are you Mr. Puente?
yes,
Did you review the document entitled Motion to Revoke Community Supervision and state's motion to supplement pending motion to revoke probation with your attorney? Did you understand it?
yes,
Are you the same Haime Puente who was placed on community supervision in 2019 CR 9389 for the offense of continuous violence against family on October 14, 2019 for a term of 2 years and extended for a year? Is that you?
yes.
All right, state.
Your Honor, in Bear County, Texas, the defendant, Haime Pente, the then and there failed to report to the supervision officer as directed for the months of January and February of 2022 in violation of condition number 5.
And just one moment.
And that's on the underlying, Your Honor, not on the supplemental one.
I'll say, all right, thank you. How do you plead to that? True or not true?
Sure.
State,
And the state will waive and abandon the others, Your Honor.
any objection?
No objections, Your Honor.
Did you understand by pleading true to violation, condition number 5? The court could find it true, grant the motion and sentence you up to 10 years in the prison?
Yes.
Knowing that, do you still wish to plead true to violation of condition number 5?
Yes.
Court will find violation of condition number 5 true. Is there a proposed agreement?
There is a proposed agreement, Your Honor, for 2 years.
Yes, Your Honor, that's already.
Yes, sentence to 2 years, Your Honor.
All right. Mr. Puente, is there anything you wish to say to the court?
Those 2 years, they run with a
No, no, no. That, whether or not I give you 2 years depends upon me. These parties can't agree on your sentence. So is there anything you wish to say to the court? All right, probation. Has Mr. Puente done anything on community supervision? All right, you want to raise your right hand for me, please? Do you solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you give will be the truth and nothing but the truth, so help you God? You can lower your hand, state your name for the record.
I can put this.
All right, why are you not reporting?
The reason I stopped reporting was because I was told that I had to be enrolled in a GED class. And then at the last minute, when it was up to 2 years, they told me I had to graduate by that time. And there's no way I was gonna graduate within 2 3 weeks. Then I said, why am I gonna report now? And I remember my professor was telling me, it would be nice that after you finish your probation, if you didn't graduate your GED, you continue doing it on the outside. And I remember her telling me that straight out. And then now at the end, they're telling me that I had to finish my GED before my probation was over. So that's why I said that don't make sense. But that's
No, I don't know of any, I could be wrong. I don't think any probation officer is telling you if you don't complete your GED, then we are going to issue a warrant for your arrest.
She told me that. She told me that. She said it would be nice if I would continue the class after I finished the probation. In other words, I didn't have to get my GED. I was enrolled and active on.
All right, so we're back to the question, why didn't you report?
That's why.
Because somebody told you it will be nice after your probation is over, you
They told me
continue.
that I didn't have to graduate my GED by that time. I didn't have to get my GED by that time. And then they turned it back on me telling me that I had to have my GED by the end of the probation. You understand what I mean now?
I do not. This is what I'm hearing from you, and if I'm wrong, correct me. You said that the person told you it would be nice after you're done with your probation that you continue with classes to complete your GED. And you said, great. And then you said they came back and said, no, you have to complete your GED by the end of your probation. And then your answer to that was, I'm going to stop reporting.
Yeah, because I didn't have enough time to do it anymore. So why am I going to report? You understand what I mean?
Oh, I understand what you mean. It just doesn't make any sense to me that probation would tell you that.
That's what was done.
And I ordered that you were to obtain your GED or be in a trade school, either one. So that doesn't make sense to me. All right, this is what the court is going to do. The court is going to grant the motion. Court will sentence you to 3 years in the prison. Give you credit for any time served. There's an affirmative finding of family violence. Is there anything else with regards to the sentence?
Nothing from the state.
Anything for the
Your
defense?
Honor, credit for time served.
Yes, I'll give him credit for any time that he served. All right, did you review the document entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal with your attorney? Did you understand it? All right. You do have a limited right to appeal, and that as it relates to the allegation in the motion, not the fact that you are on community supervision. Because this is an affirmative finding of family violence, and also because this is a felony conviction, you're not allowed to own or possess any weapons or ammunition. If you have a question over what a weapon or ammunition is, you'll need to speak to an attorney. Do you understand?
Yes.
All right, good luck to you.
The courtroom is tense as Haime Pente appears before Judge Stephanie Boyd. He's already admitted to violating his probation by failing to report for 2 months. The state and defense have a proposed agreement on the table, 2 more years of supervision. But Judge Boyd isn't ready to sign off just yet. She turns to Pente and asks a simple question. Is there anything you wish to say? What follows is a confusing and ultimately self-destructive explanation. Pente claims his probation officer told him it would be nice if he continued his GED classes after his probation ended, but when he was later told he needed to finish it by the deadline, he felt betrayed. His logic took a fatal turn. That don't make sense, so that's why I said that don't make sense. I didn't have enough time to do any more, so why am I going to report? Judge Boyd, with her characteristic directness, repeats his testimony back to him to ensure she understands. You said the person told you it would be nice after you're done, and then they came back and said you have to complete it by the end, and your answer was, I'm going to stop reporting? She pauses, letting the absurdity hang in the air. I understand what you mean. It just doesn't make any sense to me. She points out that she was the one who originally ordered the GED or trade school requirement, making the defendant's confusion even less credible. Then, in a moment that shifts the entire energy of the room, Judge Boyd decides to act. She grants the motion to revoke, but completely scraps the 2-year plea deal. The court is going to sentence you to 3 years in the Texas Department of Criminal Justice, she declares. The defendant, who walked in hoping for another chance at supervision, is now headed to prison. The plea agreement evaporated under the heat of his own testimony. Judge Boyd's final ruling was a clear message. When you are on probation, you do not get to decide when the rules apply based on your own misunderstanding. You show up. You communicate, and if you stop reporting because something doesn't make sense, you will face the full, unforgiving consequence of the law.